Hello, football fans, and welcome back to Madden NFL 26. In this video, I'm going to play through the last of the preseason games here. Now, I am going to have to make a change. I was planning on doing these 1 week at a time so I could sort of cover what happened in the league that week, but I am going to have several very large events coming up in my life, evidently, in the next month or so. Biggest one is I'm going to be moving into a new home, staying in the same town, but moving into a new house. And so I'm going to not have a lot of time on some of the weeks. And with that, I need to have the stuff ready for you guys when I'm able to record it. So there are going to be days where I can just sit down and play through the game and such, and that's what I'm going to end up doing. So I do apologize that it's sort of going to group everything together, but it is the way I'm going to have to do it in order to make sure that I've got the content for you guys on a weekly basis. So with that out of the way, let's jump into the game. Yeah, we don't do anything with that. Yeah, confirm. No, let's just simulate the training. Yeah, let's just let it simulate. Not going to worry about it. Just going to do the games themselves. All right. We had somebody to upgrade here, so let's look at that. Oh, several people. All right, free safeties available for upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the zone coverage with him. Perfect. Who's next? Oh, Tedero McMillan. Definitely happy to have him to upgrade. I really like the way he is overall. Yeah, he's definitely a playmaker for me. Loved in the last game how I hit him for that big pass. Scorton's here, though, too. Great. I do want Scorton to get better, so hopefully... Let's see here. Speed rusher or power rusher? All right, I do want power. Scorton is the guy I really want to play as and get him to be pretty good for my team overall. I hope I'm saying his name right, but haven't gotten to see a lot of football lately myself. As I said, life's been really chaotic. There are other things I will talk about at a point in time. You know what? I'd prefer him being zone. So we're going to go that way. But yeah, there are other things I'll talk about when they come up. But the biggest thing for the short term is we're finally, it looks like, going to be able to close on the house that we've been trying to get, which is great news. We're going to be moving into it. But as I said, that definitely does mean a lot of work on our part and such. So definitely going to need to get that taken care of. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the game here. We're playing the full game. We are going to do a different uniform for this game. There we go. That's the one I want.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football
Ooh, and we got some rain going on. Very excited for this.
North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football.
Love the fact that the fans are in the jackets. That's awesome.
Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers on Thursday night primetime. Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
And I got somebody hurt. That's unfortunate.
We have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Yeah, definitely hoping it's not too serious. Let's go with the cover 3
so
Sky.
Now, they'll start from the 22. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back loss. Oh, nice open field tackle there.
Hey, we got Aaron Rodgers here.
They're going to stop him for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play,
let's
he's
go ahead
up
and
there at the
substitute.
line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks.
Nice.
Loss of a couple on the play.
Oh, Scorton's hurt now.
After the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
Definitely having some injuries going on here. This is not good.
Especially that it's not too serious.
Yeah, definitely not good right now.
3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers.
Nice.
The ball
Oh.
comes out. And the Panthers are good.
Guessing with the wet field that came out. I like it.
This is going to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with
I'm not
the ball.
sure he felt
They knock it loose
he
and
was down
create
before the
early
fumble.
takeaway.
Not positive. He might have been,
So the
but still,
Panthers
got the
run out by
sack.
their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his 2nd year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama.
Yeah,
in
we're going to leave Scorton out
2023.
right now.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
At
As I
issue
said,
was
I
the
thought
knee
he might be
or any
down.
other body part except the hand.
I'm fully willing to be
Down
honest about it.
before the ball comes loose.
Let's see the knee
And
here.
Are the visuals
Knee is
convincing
down.
enough to
Football was
overturn the
still
call
in
on
his
the
hand.
field?
Yep. They get to punt the football. That's fine.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
I'm fine with that.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
44-yard line.
Ready.
Yeah, let's try throwing it right away here.
Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away.
Oh,
A short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had.
yeah,
Instead, he does
I
not,
think he
and
should
it
have had
brings
that.
up 2nd down. On the ground, here's the 4th round pick from the April draft. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, let's go with the dive play here. Oh, we got Hubbard in the game.
We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. At least
Nice.
at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the
I know it's early in this
33-yard
game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he
Oh.
got that one quickly before the
Yeah, that was a
receiver
terrible
knew what was
pass.
going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Bryce Young struggling a little bit for me right here. We're going to have to work on that.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Go get him. 53. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. And on
Young is just, I don't know if it's the rain or what, but Young is not throwing well.
There now brings up third down.
That is just terrible.
Appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Little for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Panthers will take
Well, we'll start off on top here.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson.
Oh, I was going a little bit head hunting there. That was my fault.
And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. They work forward to the 40-yard line. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. He'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score.
I definitely want to get some throws going on here. Not happy with Bryce Young's start.
Off the play fake. Here's Young.
That one wasn't Young's fault. They did not block that up well.
Got to him that time.
Yeah.
It'll set up second down.
22 needle, black, 95, 560.
They'll go play action with Young.
Nice.
Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen.
There we go.
Bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle with Scatterby. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment.
Pretty pleased with how that went.
Football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Back 10 cycles. Blue 32.
On the ground, it's Scatterby. And
nice.
Taken down at the 25-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He did
Nice.
not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, Young. The throw
Touchdown.
is complete.
Nice.
And he'll take this one in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina.
Now,
That's how I want my offense working.
Drive, they had to settle for 3, so they definitely didn't want to have to
I
do
want that
again.
power
So,
game,
really
running the
solid
football,
drive from
and then
start
some
to
nice
end,
play
and
action
they're
off of it.
finally able to capitalize.
Very happy with the way that worked.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Panthers 10, Steelers nothing.
Weather's definitely playing a factor, and I sort of like it.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28.
The motion man here is Woods. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And it will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Now,
Got some penetration that time.
One of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Yeah, with a backup lineman, that was going to probably happen.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On comes the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away.
Ah, 26 would not get the block there.
And that's where the offense will take over.
46-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull.
Oh,
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Set. Ready.
Now, faking the give. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and
Here we
goal.
go. 45. White. Shot. 17.
Now Young. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the
Wasn't
goal line.
exactly what I wanted, but it works.
Sure he did not get to the end zone.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ready.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Hubbard.
Oh,
Down. Back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get, the offensive line.
Good blocking, and he's in.
nice.
And Scaraboo. Touchdown, Panthers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
I like it.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Panthers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
I will say, I dislike the new kickoff rules. I think they're just silly. If you're going to do this, you might as well just not have kickoffs. It just makes no sense to me. There's almost no chance somebody's going to break one for a touchdown this way. It's silly. It really is, in my opinion.
They'll begin here with first down. Rodgers. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. Second down, 8 yards to go.
We're just going to try to keep them in front of us here.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers.
Oh!
In trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rodgers to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And
my defense is definitely taking some advantage here. I like it.
Struggles has just been their inability to pass protect.
Yeah, we're just going to kneel it down to go to halftime here, so I'm not worried about this.
Confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
We have a Maryland eye? I didn't even realize. Oh, that's right. I got these extra. Ooh, all right.
Ready.
All right, I'm going to have to try those in the second half. I'm looking forward to those. I forgot I got those power sets.
Not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Yeah, we'll take it to halftime here. I do need to pick up that defense formation. I want to have the dime formation available to my team. So, do need that. Beyond that, though, I'm pretty pleased with how everything's going. I think that we're doing well overall.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
4 of 8, not the best numbers for him, but I'm still pleased with it. We are making progress. Just was having some rough throws there at the beginning. Don't know why.
Might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And their drive.
I almost made myself a liar by breaking that one for a touchdown.
The Panthers offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession.
I did change up Scattaboo's uniform a little bit.
Look at some of the leading
Pretty pleased with the way it looks
in
now.
The race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Here we go, set.
The drive will begin with a run by Scattaboo.
I like it.
Up now, up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the give, it's Hubbard.
Oh, if he could have held that. I'm loving these new plays. Loving the formations.
Off the drive, 15 more on that one.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackle made at the 38.
Very happy with the way these are working for me. Let's try airing it out.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Time for the deep shot.
Oh, very nice.
And he'll get into the end zone.
I love it.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest of his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. Panthers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set
We're just going to play coverage here. We're not going to do anything sketchy here.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Now Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the
Barno's really doing quite well in this game.
Well, nothing
Don't know a lot
here.
about
I
him,
think you could see
but
pretty
I do
early
like what
on
I'm
that
seeing.
while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops. It's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all, and ends up being taken down for a loss.
To throw is Rodgers.
Nice.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. P.J. Wanham gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked. And the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Third and long for Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Oh, come on. I didn't even bump him.
Does not agree with that call.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that at all.
I'm not going to change it. It's a first down.
That is some BS right there.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put a blitz on this time.
That's the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
Nice.
He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point now. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Nice.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from 45 yards away. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
That's not good.
Hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
I was having a good game with him.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
I do love this formation. One of my favorites. Very glad to have it now.
Here we go, set, ready.
Here's a handoff to Scattaboo. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Down. Cut.
Once again, it's Scattaboo. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 33. Yep.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this.
Alright, let's go ahead and skip that. It was almost like they forgot to bring us back there.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and complete.
That's an easy one.
They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Panther first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to put
Dalton's
it in.
better in the rain, I will say.
Down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on
That was very straightforward. Felt very
Guys
smooth.
grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work, but in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Carolina first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10. Now it's Dalton. That is
Touchdown.
in at the 5. And he's in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I have to say, Dalton in the rain is better than Bryce Young. I mean, he just sets his feet and throws it so easy. That was nice. The other games I haven't been as happy with Dalton, but this one, definitely am.
It's up and good. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Throwing on third down is Howard. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like third down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate.
Yeah, see, that's my whole thing is I'm not really selling out. I'm just doing zone coverage. I like it better.
Off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll throw for it with Howard. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
Gonna run the ball here, just try to run some clock as we try to move the ball some.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard.
Or we'll just score a touchdown.
Into the end zone. Cooper Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Cam Little.
I will also say, while we're sort of finishing up this game, I did try out the Superstar mode, and I'll be honest, I was sort of depressed by it. There isn't really any story to it. It is very, very basic of you show up at the combine, you do the combine, and then you get drafted.
Following the touchdown,
and yeah, it's I don't know. Several years ago, they had one where you started like as a high school player, and then you went to college and you played some college games, and then you went to the NFL. And I really, really enjoyed that. I thought it was awesome overall. And I'm just sort of depressed that they haven't done anything really as far as the storyline in several years now. And I will say, to the point,
and he will slosh his way forward.
To the point, basically, I'm not going to consider the story mode or the superstar mode moving forward when I'm looking at buying a game or not. The two things I will sort of consider, the two things I'll basically consider are, did they add something to the game that makes it interesting, or
2 minutes remain in the fourth
did they
quarter.
Perhaps, is there something big that has happened in the league? Is there a new stadium for one of the teams or something, Something like that could make it worthwhile, perhaps. But as it stands, it's just not a lot that interests me with it.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Nice.
So often the best.
But yeah, so I mean, realistically, next year's game, if there's nothing big that happens with the teams, or if they don't announce something that's really game-changing in some way, I'm not going to buy it. Like this year, the weather thing's a big thing, and the entrances was a big thing to me. Those made me willing to buy it.
This one, out beyond the 25.
As I said, hopefully they'll decide to do something storyline-wise. But as of right now, it's just been several years of the same garbage over and over again. And I just don't really have an interest in that. I don't see a point in wasting my money on something like that.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Brought down by Cole Holcomb. An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
We're going to go with the halfback or the fullback dive here. Let's give it to the big fella.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and kneel it down and end the game. I think we do have to make some cuts then on our roster. So we will see about that after the game here.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
I'm pretty pleased with the team overall. I do find it interesting how Bryce Young, during the normal games, I have felt a lot better with than I have Andy Dalton. But here in the rain, Andy Dalton, I felt so much better throwing the ball. So it's an interesting mix.
It's a win for the Panthers. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation.
There were some pretty passes in this game by my team. I really enjoyed it.
The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Yeah, Dalton was able to do these bullet passes a lot better. Hopefully I can get Bryce Young trained for that a bit more. That'll be a good thing for the team. All right, we'll go ahead and finish the game. As I said, then we'll go ahead and see about any player cuts we need to do, anything like that. Oh, we got Scattaboo is getting a point here, so that's a good thing. I want to go with the power back. I want him to be a punisher that I can just run through people with. It's the reason I picked him up in the first place, so definitely like that. And then Evans here. You know what? I'm playing zone, so I want to keep working the zone coverage overall. It's going to help me out the most, I think. All right. Let's go to the Coach Central area here. Could do the 4-3, which I do like having. The dime play sheet is definitely one that I would like to have here. I think the dime is what I'm going to want. What is the dollar formation? I'm going to look that up here real fast because that's really the choices between the dime and the dollar. Dollar formation defense. It's a defensive strategy that uses 8 defensive backs along with 3 defensive linemen and linebackers. Counter pass heavy off. Ooh, actually, I like that one better. All right, we're going to go with that. Yeah, let's go with that one. I am glad that we got the heavy play sheet here now. That is what I wanted. We are going to have to upgrade that over time because I definitely do want to upgrade that. So that one's going to be a good thing. I think I would also like to... West Coast wouldn't be that bad. But I mean, really, I've got the offense I sort of want. I do want to get the 4-3 play sheet, and I do want to get the dime play sheet here as far as for defense. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is work on upgrading this so that I can get my running game that much better as far as how they work together. Then, as I said, I'll get the West Coast at a point as well as the 4-3 and the dime. But I think overall I've got what I need for right now, what I sort of want. I'm pretty pleased with it, so that'll work. All right. Let's see here. Let's advanced week. Yep, let's go to the next week. Do have to see if we're going to need to cut players or not. That's what I'm not sure how many people we have on our roster right now, so one of those things we're going to have to see. I am glad we got the dollar play sheet though. That's a good thing. We have to cut 21 players.
See how many players you need to cut this week.
Yeah, we have to cut 21.
Here are some recommendations to get you started.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut him. He's 28, so he's a little bit old as it is. Yeah. Let's go ahead and cut him. Sure, we'll cut him as well. I sort of want to move him to the practice squad. He's a young kid here. And he doesn't cost me that much at all. Alright, so we moved him to the practice squad. We'll cut him. Yeah, we'll definitely cut him as well. Yeah, we're wanting run blocking. He doesn't do that, so he can go. Do we have plenty on this? I'm going to trust them that they're right. I like moving the kids, the young kids, to the practice squad. Let's go ahead and cut him. Alright, now Barno, I really liked him there, so I don't really want to cut Barno. I liked what he was doing there for me in that game. I'm going to give him another chance still. Boogie Basham Jr. How many D tackles do we have? Yeah, let's go ahead and trust him. Yeah, this player isn't meeting our standards, so definitely let's cut him. Yeah. Gonna get rid of him. Gonna keep NTN. You know what? Let's cut this guy. We still have to cut one more. You know what? I'm sorry, Barno. You are the weakest link. Hey coach, been putting in some good reps. You said to sync up this week, so here I am. You're not ready. While you've been impressed by your effort of late, I don't have good news for you. We're not going to be making changes to halfback this year. I've been dreading that answer all week. I know I'm ready. I hope you'll figure that out one day. Yeah, well, you're gonna really knows what the future holds. You're really not gonna like what I'm gonna do, probably. I hope you do prove me wrong someday. Yeah. Manage the team. Alright, so we got 3 quarterbacks. I'm happy with that. You know what? We'll keep on the roster. We'll keep him. Yeah, we got a rookie here from Miami, kid with 1 year experience out of Pittsburgh, and a rookie out of Louisville. I want to give them some chance to learn and hopefully make it. How are we on D tackle? That worries me a little bit because I did just get rid of a lot of D tackles. Derek Brown, I'm happy with. Wharton, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with those. All these guys are a bit on the older side. Don't really like that. Ezekiel Elliott is available? That's sort of interesting. I'm not going to spend the money on him, but... Just curious what people have. He's definitely good, but he is expensive too. Keep coming back here. sort of like the idea of this kid. He's not that expensive. I feel like I might be able to do something with him too. Alright, let's see what else there is available. This kid's young, I like that. Derek Harmon's also young. I'm just not wanting to pay a ton of money for whoever I end up trying to get here. That'd be my thing. And I'm wanting somebody that's young as well. Like, this kid's definitely a possibility. See, these two are older. Don't really want that. I want youth on my team here. $81 there, or $81 here. .6'6", 312 pounds versus 6'5", 313 pounds. So he's actually a bit bigger. Not as tall, but a bit bigger size-wise. This kid's the biggest of all of them. You know what? I'm going to take a risk on this kid. I'm not even sure I really want that kid. It's close. They're very much considering it. You know what? I'm fine without having the third running back. Let's go here. Try to give him this pick. Sweet. Alright, so at D tackle now, we've got Derek Brown. And then we're going to have Dexter Sr. here from Florida. Yeah, I think those are going to be a good combination there with having those two. I like having those guys in the middle because, I mean, Brown's definitely a great one there for us. And now we've got Dexter next to him. I think that's going to be a really good combination. Hopefully that's going to work out well for me. A little bit of a risk, but I like having it. And I got rid of some financial burden there as well. Now I've got my 3 solid running backs there. If I had to, you know what? I could always go out and get Ezekiel Elliott off the market. Before I end this real fast, I just want to check. What, my running backs, 72 is the bottom one there. $75 overall. So, I mean, I could pick him up and have him be worth something there. Who's trading any running backs? Yeah, nothing that I really am that interested in. If anything, I'll go pick up Zeke Elliott. That would be the biggest one, I would say. It's just a matter of, do I even want to do that? I've got 3 running backs right now. What are my team salaries? Alright, so my cap for the year is $279 million. Salaries right now is at $222 million, so we are well below, basically $57 million below. He's a mentor. Yeah, I don't really know these ones here that much. Like Elliott, I do know. For now, I'm going to go without. I can pick up another running back if I need one. I think I'm good where I am. So we're going to go ahead and advance the week. All right. And then in the next episode, we will have our Carolina Panthers play Jacksonville. For now, though, if you enjoyed what I did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and hope to see you all back for more of Madden NFL 26.